Hello, people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is somewhere half an hour past midnight, and I'm doing a list for you, which is oceanic theme fragrances. And ocean means usually like blue, salty, aquatic, little bit of uh, I don't know. Some people say you can smell the fishy, eggy notes, like green, blue, this kind of mix. And this is not the most wanted category by many people, especially people who live in the States. They don't really like, I noticed the Canadian Americans, they don't like much of aquatic notes. So fragrances like Bulgari's Aqua, great aquatic, right? So some fragrances perhaps make you, think of being by the ocean, on a cruise, or taking holiday on an island. So that salty, sandy, sunny days of the palm trees, this kind of memories come back, right? So this not really have to be salty aquatic. That can be sweet, floral, many aspects. But these fragrances remind me of the ocean. That's it, in short. So if you're a fan of oceanic perfumes, try them out. So I'll start with obviously obvious, always my favorite. This fragrance makes almost 90% of my summer list, and this is the good old Nautica's Voyage. And Nautica's Voyage is a fragrance I never fell out of love. Okay, this is a trusted buddy, and I always love looking at the big bottle. It looks like a giant aquarium, right, with the blue juice. But if you never smell that by any chance, Nautica's Voyage, you need to be prepared yourself, like prepared that this fragrance will smell like cucumbers. It will smell like salt, green apple, but it also smell like musk. There's no citrus, there's no sweetness. Okay, but it's very crisp fragrance with a longevity of at least 6-7 good hours. Okay, it's still a beast. Just go like 4 or 5 sprays, that will get the job done. Nothing crazy, but it definitely reminds me of the ocean. Okay, Nautica's Voyage. Next one, it's the best comparison to that one. I always made this comparison. I did also video comparing these two fragrances. Next one is going to be Chrome by Azzaro. Also got the blue juice. It got a little bit more marine, like aquatic, like light blue color. This is a little bit different than the Nautica's Voyage. Reason being, this one has a little bit more sweetness with the florals. It has a metallic tone, just like the cap. Okay, the cap has this metal. Okay, so this one has that metallic floral tone. Not again a safe blind buy. When I smell this one reminds me a little bit of fragrances like CK1 because of the florals, but this is soapy, sweet, fresh, floral, aquatic. Okay, you definitely pick up the aquatic notes, but you also pick up those metallic tones, which can be a little bit annoying. Okay, and if you're not a big fan of florals, I would suggest maybe you try it first, because this fragrance has like many years on its name, and it's not a new fragrance. It has some age to it, right? So it's a bit mature. This one was established like some 5, 10, 15 years back, perhaps, like the official office fragrance. Okay, everybody wore this. It has great performance, like the Nautica's Voyage, Azaros Chrome. Great fragrance, also affordable. Okay, so the next one, the pattern is similar. This one is called Dunhill Desire Blue. Okay, a beautiful blue juice you can see, and this fragrance is like a younger sibling to Dunhill Desire Red, which I love. Dunhill Desire Red is so much more sweeter. This one also has some backbone of it, but also has the fruity, lychee. Also got some florals, in my humble opinion. And it has softness. I like that. It's like a fabric softener kind of a smell. I haven't worn it in a while. It's also loud, okay? But overall longevity, the red one lasts more, but aquatics, like blue fragrances, they are never usually like super beast mode unless it's like Aqua Dubai. Okay, so Dunhill Desire Blue, a fragrance I recommend. If you want to get this one, now is $45, $45, because the prices have gone high. Used to be like 30, 25, $30 only, but still a great fragrance nonetheless. A little bit synthetic, but good fragrance for everyday usage in summer. So the next one is a fragrance. This perfume, I'm sorry, it's bit hard to find. Not bit, it's super hard to find. It's, I think, 2008 or something's released. This is the package I have. The color almost went away, but if I show you the box, you'll understand why I'm showing you this. This is called Tommy Summer Cologne. I think this was 2008 or 3. I don't remember which year it was. This is all ocean, the wave. And Tommy, just like CK, this is like an all-American house. This fragrance bottle is so beautiful. It's like this, okay, and you can see the blue theme carrying on. I do love Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. That one is good, but this one, it's a little bit different. This one, it's reminiscent of like not, I don't want to say Tahitian beauty because I haven't met one. I haven't been to Tahiti, but like where it's an exotic summer destination. This is what it smells like. It smells like melons. Like this one has winter melon or something like a summer, not watermelon, but got some that melon vibe. Okay, and it's aquatic. It's a little bit salty. It's a little bit floral, and it's a little bit green. Okay, so this is the fragrance, and it reminds me of fragrance like Cool Waters, but it's not like a lavender base, right? So this one is light. It's like a cologne, right? But it gives you great feeling of like fragrances from back in the days. Okay, great fragrance if you are a fan of 90s style cologne. Tommy Summer Cologne. Okay, I think that's the name. So that's the next one. So number 6 is this fragrance. This one is not in the top 5 for a reason. Okay, I'll tell you. This is called Aquadio The OG, the frosted glass, the big bottle of 200 ml. There is also 300 ml. I think there's also 500 ml, perhaps. I'm not sure. But this fragrance is always expensive. Always expensive. Armani's are never cheap. And Armani is a house they perhaps decided we're not going to say anything for cheap. Okay. And that is painful because by now, the age this fragrance has should have stayed somewhere like $70, not more than that. Now this fragrance is easily over $100 per 100 ml. And I don't know why, because this one reformulated itself like so many times. It's lost is the spices. It lost so much of the character of this fragrance, which was masculine, spicy. The spices were the magic of this perfume, but it is also aquatic, salty, and floral. This fragrance, I still like it. My bottle is now about 3-4 years old, but Aquadio's only reason it's expensive. That's why I'm not showing it anywhere like in the top 5. But I would say this is a great by the ocean fragrance. It just gives you this nice salty, the ocean water feel. If you're especially taking a cruise, and you can relate it. If you wear it, it's like a perfect complement. Okay, so Aquadio. So now comes the beast of this list. This is the longest beast mode fragrance in this list, and one of the cheapest for sure. This is the cheapest. Okay, this is the recently reviewed Atlas by Lattafa. This is a 55 ml bottle, and that's the only thing I said I don't like about this fragrance. And also, it's a little bit overpowering. Apart from that heavy bottle, performance is just you'll stop counting hours because how long this lasts, and then how long this will serve and project. This is Megamare, that fragrance's clone. Someone said it is the right way to say, but I miss saying Megamare, because that's nicer, but definitely it's like a Shark Tank in a bottle. Is just so good. I mean, for the performance, it smells like ambergris to me. It smells like cologne. It smells like musk. It smells like a little bit citrus, but it's a like underwater. If you see whales and stuff, if you like watching wildlife, TV and stuff, so it will remind you of the ocean, deep sea. So definitely check it out if you like Megamare. This is one of the best take on that for a very, very good price. Okay, so this Atlas by Lattafa, that is a bomb. Okay, but the next one I like for the smell, so they're here. Next one is my scent of the night is Polo Blue Puffa. This fragrance, man, it's a little bit darker compared to my favorite Polo Blue EDT. I like this because some people say it doesn't last. If you stay in the AC, if it's a little bit, like climate control zone, this will actually give you solid performance, but not like groundbreaking. 7-8 hours, no. In winter, I got once like 7.5 hours like that, but in general, it lasts more than Bleu de Chanel. And I do not want to say this smells like Bleu de Chanel, but in the blue category, this is so much better value than Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel is $200. This is like 70, 80, like that, right? And this perfume, it's so sophisticated. It has a leather note on the top of the blue, so it gets a little bit dark. Okay, so the quality is there, the smell is there, but I only wish this fragrance lasted a little bit longer, which Polos don't do. Okay, so still a great fragrance nonetheless. Okay, Polo Blue Puffa reminds me of a sophisticated ocean-like smell. Okay, number 3, one of my first fragrances I fell in love with, and when I sprayed it immediately, I loved it. I used to wear it every day, everywhere. This is called Invictus. Okay, Paco Rabanne Invictus, good old Invictus. Okay, this is the one gets compared to Hawas. Hawas was released after this, but before Invictus Aqua, right? So Invictus, for some people, it's a fragrance. It's very annoying. It's very childish. It's very synthetic. And this is overbearing sweetness. I can see that, but it performs well. So in high heat, like a dead summer, this fragrance will actually perform very, very well. And I would say, sorry, hold on. Yeah, sorry. Need to clear out my throat. So Invictus, basically what it will do, it will give you sweetness, but also bay leaf, bit oceanic notes. So it's a sweet but aquatic in certain way. That's how they made it. And this one served so many people so well over the years. People just travel with it in different country. You just need, let's say you're traveling to Dubai or Chile or somewhere like, Spain, where it's going to be very hot and humid. You're just going to go around. You need one fragrance to last at least 7-8 hours. This is a trusted buddy. So I would actually say this is more appropriate for summer rather than 1 million. But I don't find any similarity between this and 1 million. But great fragrance. I like it. Okay, so it's just my personal taste. So that's number 3, and still is very good price point. Number 2 is this fragrance, which I love a lot. I've been decanting this. I used it still a lot. So this one is man, the name I always forget. The name is Laissez d'Essai, I think. Yeah, by Issey Miyake. The beautiful bottle. Okay, there's like a water drop in there. Very heavy bottle. It has this nice cap as well. This fragrance is true and true a proper aquatic. Okay, this one has kind of like a spicy green, like seaside feel. It also is fresh, but the freshness is not like a citrus. Maybe there's a hint of yuzu or tangerine, something there, but it's held back. But something like if you see, especially the waves at the ocean when it comes and hits the beach on the sand, and you see those, like how to say, like the mark that leaves on the beach, so this one reminds me of that. It's like a fresh ocean, oh man, what am I saying, waves. So basically, let's say you're standing on the ocean, and your feet is getting wet by the by the shore, by the waves. This is what it reminds me of, and a little bit of fern, some green plants around. So this is the fragrance. Okay, let's sell this with a great performance for office. Definitely great fragrance and a signature scent worthy. So I'll finish with number 1. When I was talking about Bleu de Chanel, right? Bleu de Chanel is my favorite fragrance. I often wear it. I don't tell anybody. I don't tell anybody because of a reason. I have a decent amount left for my 150 ml, but I'll never repurchase this. Okay, I'll never buy it again. Reason being, Bleu de Chanel at this price point, now $200, is just because it's Chanel. They're selling it for that price. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't even last more than 1 hour. So EDP, Puffa, all of them are good, but not worth the price point, right? So when I was talking about the Polo Blue Puffa, I think it's a great alternative, but better performance. But this is the fragrance I think is the not exactly like Bleu de Chanel, but it's so much better than Bleu de Chanel. Okay, it's a bold statement. Then I'll tell you why. This is Kenzo Homme EDP. Okay, this is the big dog. Okay, so big bro from the line. Sometimes I do this. I layer EDT Intense, this and Marine all together, and I get huge sillage, huge like performance wise projection. Even if I'm sweating a lot, it's projecting. Even if the high heat, it's projecting, it's lasting. This one usually I wear for winter, but it's a great fragrance nonetheless. This one, it's like a little bit of Ganymede, a little bit of the EDT Intense, but also has this blue feel. Okay, so it's more sophisticated, maybe got a little bit of darkness of leather. And this is the OG, like ultimate big boss right now. And Kenzo, man, people sometimes give them credit, but this one deserves a lot of credit. Easily better value fragrance than Bleu de Chanel any day. Okay, but give it a try. Not really safe blind buy. Okay, so maybe has sandalwood as well. There's a Kenzo Homme Santal Marine. That one has sandalwood note. So these are the 10 I would think of when I thought of by the ocean, oceanic fragrances. What are your favorite oceanic fragrances? Do let others know. Maybe if I didn't review, I will check it out. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching and have a very, very nice day. See you soon.